Good morning, everybody.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to what's the show's name? Sunday Morning Workday.
Good gracious, Mother Mary Jason.
Yeah, we're a little bit early.
1 minute.
Yeah, it's 1 minute. Doesn't matter. But hey, welcome to Sunday Morning Workday. Today, Washington versus Dallas is a showdown today. So we are going, and we're matching all the way around. So we're matching all the way around. We just want to say good morning to all of you here. Today is me and BJ. Ben, our host Ben, is not here today, so we just want to say hello to everybody before we go into the show. First of all, before we even go into the announcements, let's say congratulations, Ben.
And Heidi.
Congratulations. Yes. Congratulations to our host. He got married yesterday. It was a beautiful wedding. I enjoyed it.
Beautiful day for an outdoor wedding as well.
Was it?
The venue, magnificent.
Yeah.
You couldn't ask for, they did it.
You couldn't even ask for a better day.
No, it was perfect.
I mean, outside, the weather was nice. Just being on the farmland was nice, out in the field. She looked great.
Yep.
He looked great.
Other than that ugly Red Sox hat he put on at one point. and her, I guess it's her brother that officiated. Even threw a shout out to the podcast and the wedding ceremony.
that was unique.
That was unique. Comedic relief for like and subscribe.
Yeah, he did. He told everybody at the wedding during the ceremony, right when they're standing there, he turns around and he says to the Sunday Morning Workday podcast, like and subscribe right in the middle of the wedding. So we enjoyed that. You know, we had a good time yesterday.
Yes. Congratulations again, you two crazy kids.
Yeah. And I can honestly say best of luck to both of you. I know, well, I'm not even going to wish you luck because I know it's a great marriage. It's meant to be. And I can see the joy on both people's faces. And we just enjoyed the time being there with our buddy, watching him get married, take his vows. And I just, once again, congratulations. Thank you. It was well worth being there. I'm going to tell you, I enjoyed it. My wife wished she could have made it, but our grandson got sick. So I was the only one there.
We were with you.
I know y'all family, so I wasn't
alone. We took you under our wing.
And then, of course, prayers out to the guy who was in the motorcycle accident right there.
Kind of the delay. It kind of put a hold up on everything. So
yeah,
I think that kind of made a little bit more anxious when it finally did get going.
Yeah, but we want to send our prayers out to him. Don't know what the outcome was, but hopefully he's okay. And so now let's get this party started, all right? Hey, Sunday Morning Workday, we're giving our sponsors shout outs and things right now while we're getting settled, So here we go. Our sponsors, we are sponsored by The Kicker. With over 6,000 RPMs of oscillation, The Kicker's innovative design targets muscle fibers in two directions simultaneously, maximizing efficiency for superior results. This dual action approach not only saves time, but also penetrates deeper, breaks up tension faster, and promotes better recovery, helping you to achieve noticeable improvements in less time. Also sponsored by D Block Catering and Fish Fry, serving up seafood in various blocks in your location. D Block's Catering. D Block, the block stops here. Also, we have Gomez Transportation. Gomez Transportation Services. He's got junk removal, cargo and freight deliveries, commercial and residential moving, motorcycles and boat delivery, and more. Get your moving and things done. Call Gomez Transportation. You can also call for a free quote. His number is 540-305-6942. That is 540-305-6942. And also our last sponsor, Whitetail Properties Real Estate with Chad Pangle. Whitetail Properties. He's got real estate for you. All you have to do is call him up. Chad Pangle, 540-975-3487 or 217-285-9000. That is 540-975-3487. And the other number is 217-285-9000. And giving our shout outs to our local places, we like to say shout out to Strasburg Youth Football League for what they have still accomplishing out there on the football field. Also giving a shout out to Upward Sports. Please support these local youth organizations. They need support. We like to get your kid into something that teaches fundamentals. Upward Sports and Strasburg Youth Football does teach fundamentals of the sports that they're in. They teach you from the ground up, and they also teach life lessons. Please support your local youth football and sports programs. That is Strasburg Youth Football League and also Upward Sports. Please support them. And Cassie Atkins and Rise and Recovery if you need therapy or you're going through some kind of addictions. Look for Cassie Atkins. Look her up. Rise and Recovery. It will help. Now that we got all that out of the way, we are ready to hit the show. Go ahead.
Let's start off with a little somber news, just to kind of catch up on some of the recent passings we had, at least in the music industry.
Yes.
Of course, within the last week, we lost
Ace Frehley.
Ace Frehley and D'Angelo back in the day. Little
Really?
Brown Sugar. Yep.
I didn't know we lost D'Angelo.
Yep.
Wow.
So in the last few weeks, the music world has lost a couple good.
Yeah, we have. That's D'Angelo, but Ace Frehley, lead guitar player for legendary band Kiss.
Yep. So
and he was 74, I believe.
74, 73, 74. Yeah, I think he had a bad fall in his house and complications afterwards. It probably wasn't good. So
right. Well, we've lost some stars, and that's an icon right there. A lot of people don't realize, if you don't understand music and understand who Ace Frehley was, just look up the band Kiss.
Yeah. And
you'll realize that he was their lead guitar player. And Kiss was legendary anyway with the makeup and everything else. And yeah, some people say it did him good, but I don't. I think it was a great act. I thought they were a great act. I still do think they're a great act. I like Kiss.
Yeah, I listen to.
I listen to a lot of their music, and served me well.
Yeah.
I want to rock and roll all night.
They're going right.
Right in Detroit, Rock City.
Yeah. I got rocked a little bit too much yesterday.
Well, some of us. This is the thing. So as he talked about those deaths, and then I wondered, and then I sat here, it just caught my attention. Have you ever hurt yourself and not know how you've done it?
Oh, yeah, it happens, especially at our ages.
Exactly, because that's what I'm saying. I hurt my ankle like 2 weeks ago. I don't know what I did, and it still hurts.
You're probably just walking.
I don't know. It might have been. I know I was out doing the yard. I hit something. I don't know what it was. Can't remember it, but I remember it didn't bother me at the time until I went downstairs and relaxed for the rest of the day. Then all of a sudden, my ankle was swollen. Trying to figure out how it happened. Still trying to figure out because it's still sore. Don't know how in the heck. Don't know what I hit.
Yeah, dude. Sometimes I just wake up some mornings and I'll be like on this side, but this shoulder's killing me. It's like I can't even pick my arm up. I was like, well, what did I do? I was like, I was sleeping on the total opposite side.
Yeah.
You got to kind of like kick start it. You got to kind of get it. You got to wake it up a little bit. Come on, start working.
At our age, I'm finding out that we do have to kickstart a lot of our equipment. Shoulders, we got to give them a little rotation device, get the hips rotating, kind of get the legs moving, get the blood boiling a little bit. So, yeah, we go through those injuries that we don't know about. And I'm just wondering, see, now I know I'm not the only one going through it. So
no,
he does it too. So
it's every day for me.
Every day. It's every day for me too, unfortunately.
It's
But while we at it, you got anything?
Oh, yeah.
On that?
Strasburg. I just want to follow back up the Rams with another statement game Friday night, 42-6 over Lou Ray on homecoming. So.
And for anybody in this area, y'all should know, anybody who knows, Lou Ray used to be a juggernaut.
Yeah.
They were a juggernaut. to me right now, Strasburg high school football is starting to make their move in the last few years as being a juggernaut.
Yeah, I mean I think we're the cream of the crop right now.
Yeah.
And in this district, and then quite possibly the region. I mean, we're still young. I mean, the team is still young. So I mean, we could see a couple years.
I can see more than a couple.
Yeah. I mean, the coach has got them kids playing ball. I mean,
yeah. And Coach Lamb, and those who don't understand, support Coach Lamb and all that, okay? For all y'all who don't know, support Coach Lamb and the Strasburg football team. But one thing I will say that I've noticed, because they have picked up not only the pace, they're you said a statement game. They're making statement games. But also what I've seen and what I know about the way they're playing, by implementing their playbook to youth football is only going to make them better.
Yep.
It is only going to make those guys better. And that to me is what, now that Lamb has started to do that, I think you're going to see Strasburg be dominant for quite a few years.
It wouldn't hurt my feelings.
Right.
It wouldn't hurt my feelings.
Oh, it wouldn't hurt mine either.
You cut me right now, I still bleed purple.
Well, they always say this is for attention, this is for results.
I mean, I still bleed purple, and I'm hardcore about it. It's I want to see them boys go out and just put knots on.
I would like to see them win the state.
It would be nice. It's eluded us all these years. It would be nice to finish it out.
Yeah, I would like to see them win the state title, just at least in my lifetime once.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that they haven't done it. I mean, as far as I know, they haven't.
No. But we've been there quite a few times and had it right there on our fingertips. But
did you ever play in one?
No.
I was just asking because you see, I played for Warren County. We sucked.
Roller took us to one. Roller took us to a couple.
Lamb took us to one.
Lamb took us to one. God, we had Frankie Shoemaker and that team back in the day. That they were there, Tyrone and all them guys. I think we're 0-5. I think in state title. So I mean, we've been there. We've gotten there. We've got to get over that hump.
I can't say that because I graduated from Warren County, and at the time I was going, we couldn't win a game.
Yeah,
we were baseball and basketball. You challenge us in those sports, and we'll beat you.
Of course, my youngest teaches over at Warren County. They pulled out the homecoming victory Friday night too. That was their homecoming game too.
And I will say, I do enjoy the fact that Strasburg won homecoming game. The bad part was I decided to go out afterwards because I had to go to the store, and of course, homecoming.
Mm-hmm.
All the kids decided same store I'm in, they all decided to come in too. I just decided it's time to leave because all of them in there. I love the kids, but man, they all look nice. They're going to homecoming, but I can't be around them kids. They talk too much.
How long have the fireworks been going on Friday nights after a win? It's been forever. All right.
I enjoy it.
And I love, after, I'm walking up the hill because the game is over. And I was like, I just told you last, just meet me at the hotel and pick me up instead of trying to come up into this traffic. I'll walk down. And the fireworks are going off, and I'm flipping through Facebook about 10 minutes later. What's the noises? Come on, people.
Come on. Everybody knows it's fireworks.
The Friday night home games, if Strasburg gets the win, know what
you're
going to get. And especially on homecoming, it's going to be a little bit longer than the normal 5 or 8 minutes of fireworks we get after it. It's going to be celebration time. And, and I saw some other posts, and I kind of agree with it. I remember when I was in school, Friday nights, the town was dead.
Yeah.
Everybody was at the stadium. And there was a lot of people there. But come on, Strasburg, we got to do a little bit better. It used to be both sides of the bleachers were packed. I mean, it was full. But what happened to to painting the ram head on the streets going up, for like homecoming week, having the roads painted and celebrate, where the town
The
used
pride.
to be purple. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? On home games, the town businesses would decorate the front of storefronts and stuff, and it'd be Strasburg stuff everywhere.
Now,
Why the passion for this football team in this area hasn't changed?
no.
Well, maybe for us older people,
Right.
it hasn't changed. But these newer people coming into this town, the Strasburg football, wrestling, baseball, that's the pride of it,
Yeah.
Where is the support for these kids? You don't
Well,
have
that's
to
why
have
I
a
say-
kid involved to go watch the game and root them on and support them.
Well, that's why I say supporting our organizations, because I look at youth football, and I don't get to many youth football because I work nights and stuff like that. But I used to go to the games too, and that to me, even when the kids, I would bring the boys there to watch the varsity play when they were playing youth, so they could see this is the levels.
Yeah.
But it was also just to see the kids running around. You see some of the little kids. What people don't realize is when you go to support your high school football, when you go to these games, this is something that you're going to see. You're going to see little kids emulating their heroes that are out on that field. They're not imitating. I mean, yeah, they may be looking at NFL players, but they're also imitating what they see out on that field.
Yep.
That's your future, because these kids are looking, I want to be like those guys. That's why they're playing football out there. And,
they want to play on Friday nights when they get
exactly.
better.
Exactly. And the thing is, and this is one of the things, and I'm going to bring this up because I remember years ago when we were coaching, one of the issues that I used to dislike, and that had to do with the youth football program. And one of the issues was when we played at the high school, they didn't want us to announce the kids' names.
Yeah.
Some of these kids may not ever play high school football.
No.
So to me, announcing those kids' names during a youth football game was important.
Yeah.
Because, like I said, you may have a kid, he gets out of youth football, that's the only time he's ever going to play.
Yeah.
He's not going to play JV, he's not going to play varsity, and to hear his name rung out over that speaker at least once is something.
Yep.
And I think that's part of where the pride comes in.
Yep.
Because these kids are looking for recognition. I understand. We as coaches, we as adults, we say you got to earn all these things. Some of them are trying to earn it, but they're not getting the recognition of it because we have certain rules. Well, you don't deserve to get your name announced until you get to varsity or something like. No. These kids are putting out an effort to show you that they want to play a game. And by you turning them off like that, that's what turns them off when they get to that level. And then all of a sudden the coach is looking, hey, why don't you come play? You didn't want me to play. You didn't want me known before. Why you want me known now? And that's the way I look at it. So these kids, we need to support the youth sports, but we also need to support the high school sports in our areas. Because these kids are not only getting an education, they're getting life lessons, but they're also getting that athletic prowess that they need, some of them to get scholarships, to earn a better education somewhere else. Some of them may be trying to get to another level. We don't know, but it's the point that they know that the town that they played in is supporting them in doing what they do out on the field. So that's my take on it. It may be wrong.
Just show up. Root these boys on.
That's the best way to show up.
Yeah. I would love to see it get back to that. You know what I'm saying? You used to walk down Main Street, like Clip and Crew and all the places did it would all be nothing but purple. Windows be painted up, and
It was a beautiful at that time.
Yeah.
There was not a Friday come through,
and
all you see is purple.
Yeah, and the town was dead.
Yeah.
Everybody was.
And I will say there were plenty of nights, like you said, the town was dead. And probably when the game was over, plenty of nights where that town was jumping.
Yeah.
Plenty of nights where they were jumping back after that. So.
Yeah. Of course, it used to be the thing was after the game on Friday nights, everybody would ride up to the not melting pot, but Pizza Hut and Woodstock. You know, of course,
Yes.
now I don't care for Pizza Hut pizza anymore, but you know, you can always find different things to do afterwards. Now, start a new tradition, but you know, hey, roll out, support these boys.
Yeah, I know
you
a
know,
new tradition you're
they're
talking about.
they're out there making statements every week. You know, so and let's push them on and root them on for another state run this year.
I hope so.
Yeah.
I hope so. Let's give
get back
Strasburg
there.
a hip hip
Yeah.
hip hip hurrah, hooray. Hip hip hurrah, hooray. Sunday morning work day.
Hey ho.
Yep, you knew where I was going. Ho. Hip hop hooray. Ho. Okay. So before we go to the NFL, I want to go to MLB.
Yeah. I'm
Major League Baseball, because right now we know the Dodgers are there.
They've coasted. They coasted through.
I thought Milwaukee would give them a fight.
Look at this special. Look at this head sticking this. Look at that thing. Oh my God. Whew, my goodness gracious.
He's reminded me they play at 11.
Uh,
Men's League at 11 today.
Sideshow Bob. What we do? We gotta get that thing under control, Dad.
He's been wearing his hair like that ever since. Yeah, forever. Yeah, you coached him.
But yeah, back to baseball. Good seeing that kid this morning.
Yeah.
The Dodgers just coasted. I mean, nobody in the National League.
That's what got me, because the Brewers look promising, and they got swept. I mean, just broke out the broom, just broke it on out. They didn't even use that little whisk broom that the referee uses to clean the plate off.
No.
They just came out with the whole big Swiffer.
Yeah.
And just
they had like a baseball field Zamboni. They just had leaf blowers and everything. It was
Ohtani really got me to one game.
Ohtani.
How many home runs did he hit total?
His last performance is definitely Mr. October worthy.
What was it?
Actually, it was a little bit better. I'll give him that. He was 3 for 3 with 3 homers.
Exactly.
Then he also pitched 6 innings with 10 strikeouts.
Yeah.
I mean,
what can you say?
I sit there and said earlier in the year, you know, why rush that kid back to pitch? But I can see why. You know, Jesus. I mean, he's
a ball of energy. He is. He really is. When you look at the Dodgers, and then you see him come out. I mean, not only is he a ball of energy for the Dodgers, but people all around they enjoy watching this kid play, because we've never seen. I don't think we've really ever seen. I mean, I know we've had people play both positions, pitcher, and they're hitting, because we've had a few. Dontel Willis was one. He could pitch and hit.
Yeah, Dontrell could hit. CC could hit the ball.
Yeah, CC Sabathia. Yeah. He was a good hitter, pitcher. But never have we seen a guy come in and be able to dominate as not only a pitcher, but dominate as a batter. These guys can hit, but he's dominating.
Yeah.
He is dominating behind the plate, Yeah. And so to me, it's just looking at this kid. He's a different breed. I think a lot of people are high on him. I'm high on him. I think that if he keeps it up, we're definitely going to see the first Hall of Famer get dual positions if he keeps that up.
Yeah. I mean, Babe Ruth did it back in the day, but only very early on. Then, of course, he strictly went right to just hitting. But it changes the game. Do I think they need him as a starter? No. They're pitching. Their bullpen and pitching staff is dominant without him.
Well, they've been dominant for years.
And it's just, I don't know. There's got to be more like him coming. You know what I'm saying? It's a new thing. It's newer to baseball. Very rarely have we seen it.
And the other thing that gets me when I think about the Dodgers game against Milwaukee, Milwaukee's one of the fastest teams in Major League Baseball. They were leading in stolen bases. They were getting off steals. They just couldn't bring nobody home.
Yeah.
They were getting people in scoring position with the base stealing, but they could never bring them.
Key hit. They couldn't get the hit to drive them in. Seattle probably wins today against Toronto, and it'd be Seattle and Los Angeles in the World Series.
And that'd be Los Angeles taking that.
Seattle's never won one.
I like to see Seattle win one, but I don't see them beating the Dodgers.
I don't. Lineup wise, it could be even. I mean, the way Seattle's hitting the ball, it's just going to come down to Seattle can pitch at all. You know?
Yeah.
I think it won't be a 4-game sweep. I'm thinking Seattle could probably, if they could steal one, it could go 7. If they could steal one in LA,
Right.
I think it could go 7.
That's a possibility. I mean, I'm looking at, if anything, I was looking at maybe 6, 5 to 6, but you've got a good possibility on the 7, considering that who Seattle is. I just see that, like you said, the pitching is going to be the key.
Yeah, I mean they can hit. They could hit with the Dodgers. I just don't know if they got enough arms to contend with that. The Dodgers, I mean, Christ, dude, it seems like they got 47 pitchers, and it just seems like I don't know. They're deep at every position because, of course, they got the highest payroll in the history of any sport. I mean, higher than the Red Sox, the Yankees, and
And that swings it to this. So you said they got the highest payroll because of their ownership, and of course we know their ownership. Part of their ownership is Magic Johnson.
Yeah.
I say that to bring up the NFL because part of the ownership of the Washington Commanders is also Magic Johnson. The man knows how to pick winners. When he invests in winners.
Yeah.
I gotta give him that.
No
he invests
offense,
in winners.
if you're going to invest money in something, you want it to be you want to get a return on your investment.
And that's what I'm saying. If anybody's done it well.
You're not going to invest in the damn Jaguars or the Cardinals.
Right. But if anybody's done it well, Magic Johnson has done it well. Michael Jordan with Charlotte now, not as much, but he's investing in other things because he's now coming back to TV and stuff like that, which is, by the way, for me, I'm going to start watching the NBA now because Michael Jordan's going to be at the helm of some of the basketball calls. So I'm going to be watching people because I don't really watch the NBA too much anymore because of the flop.
I don't watch it at all because
it soured me.
Nothing yet.
But now that with the championship that we had last year, Michael Jordan coming back to join the broadcasting cast. Of course, Charles Barkley not taking any crap from anybody anymore. He's really talking his stuff. I do too. They tell it like it is.
Yeah, I love them.
With them coming back, we got some of the old school guys coming, and I think that's going to change the flavor of the game because these guys are going to talk about the game has gotten soft.
Oh yeah,
because these are guys are no nonsense.
Yeah, Reggie Miller hit the nail on the head when they were asking him who he thought the best player was. He's like, LeBron James was born in the softest era ever.
Exactly.
So,
of course, you got all these people twerking it up for LeBron, getting their baby oil and everything else. All LeBron did. Have you noticed? Every time LeBron played, every team he's ever been on is always the other guy's fault, never his.
Yeah. And he also said that, if he wouldn't have went and created these super teams, he'd have probably never won a title.
That's true.
He might have got the one in Cleveland. He'd have probably got the one in Cleveland. But yeah, I mean, crazy. You figure Ray Allen won him the one.
Yeah. In Miami.
The bubble, that's not a championship.
No.
Come on. How can you even consider that crap an NBA championship? So what's that put him at 1?
Really
one championship.
If you look at it, he's only had 1. I think he may have if he would have gotten with Luka in his prime. They could have done something together, but Luka's in his prime. LeBron's not in his prime. He's trying to hang on, which I actually think he's trying to hang on to play with his youngest son too, his other son who's coming up next year. I'm just saying. I'm putting it out there. You're going to
have the 3 bronze in L.A. Jeannie Buss ain't going to have that.
Come on. Here's what LeBron's going to do. They're not going to extend his contract. We know that. So L.A.'s done with it.
Yeah.
He's going to beg to go somewhere else. He'll probably go somewhere and then tell the team, hey, get my son, both my sons, and, We can form this thing. I want to play with both mine. I got all this leverage and stuff. I'm King James. Y'all gonna do what I say do. I don't care. That he's gonna come out and try to pull that with some team. Hopefully, no team goes for it.
Well, you got, dude, them bottom of the barrel crappy teams that draw a dick for attendance. Dude, that'd be a way to draw some gate for a season anyway. At least bring some money in.
I can't think of a team that desperate in the NBA.
Charlotte.
Well, but Michael don't want him.
Yeah. New Orleans.
There you go, the Pelicans. Yeah. Go to New Orleans, LeBron.
Come to Washington. They ain't got nothing either.
Yeah, but then I don't want to go watch a local game. As long as he's playing, I won't want to go watch a local game. So that's what.
Hey, just join your kids in the G League. How about that? That'll make us all happy. That way we ain't got to see you on TV no more.
Oh, that would make me. Yes, it's LeBron dislike here, guys. It's LeBron dislike for the NBA. Not that we dislike the NBA, we just don't watch it because of him.
Yeah.
Him. But I regress. Or digress. I digress. See, I got big words.
Yeah.
Cost me a lot.
Yeah.
Cost me a
If
fortune.
you regress, that means you would take back everything bad you said about him, and then you would be his biggest fan.
I'm not trying to be his biggest fan. That's for daggone sure.
I think we need to get you an old 23 Cleveland jersey.
No, you don't.
I think you look good.
You get these 23 jerseys, you better have Jordan on the back. That better be the name.
I'll put
LeBron
James
Jordan.
James Jr. on the back of it for you.
He's looking for a fight, ladies and gentlemen, because he knows. Me and LeBron don't get along. That's for sure. Hey, so while we're here, we're going to talk some more sports. I want to talk about the NFL.
I wanted to dabble in some college before we get to
well, he wants to dabble in college. Well, let's dabble in
we don't
college.
talk about a lot about college.
Yeah, that's true.
But did you see number 2 Miami went down? Louisville beat them yesterday.
Yes, I seen a lot of teams. I watched some of the Ohio State. Those guys are good.
For those of you who I root for JMU because it's the alum of one of my children. Signetti come there, they win the title. He rolls out, goes to Indiana. Indiana, ranked number 3. They rolled yesterday. Miami losing should put Indiana at number 2. Not only did he get the big win, then he turns around and gets an 8-year extension at Indiana. So why would you want to leave a school with this NIL stuff now that you got Mark Cuban, who's an alum of Indiana? How much money do you think is going to be thrown at? You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
Never
thought about it that we see a lot of people don't look at it from that end. Alums like Mark Cuban, billionaire.
Billionaire. So Indiana's going to become one of the powerhouses in college football
because that's what people don't understand. NIL, name and likeness. A lot of the alumni are throwing money into that because now they can recruit players.
Yeah,
I've always been against NIL because I don't think players need to be paid in college. But I understand it. I don't like it. I don't agree because I say it does filter to the high school level. It's already started. But you're right. A lot of teams, when you got that name. The bad part is Belichick with his name doesn't get that kind of view.
No.
And I think I understand the reason why.
I think we'll see North Carolina improve. I think he'll if he stays longer than a year or 2, they'll get better. The kids will realize, hey, maybe I want to go play for Coach B. You know what I'm saying? I think they'll get better. But the ACC is not a powerhouse football conference.
It's all basketball.
It's basketball.
But that's the way ACC has always been that way.
Yeah.
They've always been a powerhouse in the basketball department.
I just wish Maryland would go back to the ACC.
I do too.
I miss the Maryland Duke.
That's the one thing me and him are fans on. We're both Maryland fans. So We may differ on the NFL, but we're both Maryland fans, and I wish Maryland never left either. I was a big
It
Maryland
was all
fan.
about that. I mean, it's
I was a big Maryland fan back in the days of Lefty Driesell.
yeah.
You know, I've always liked them. I thought the basketball squad had, you know, guys like Adrian Branch, Lynn Bias. I mean, God rest his soul, Lynn Bias, who, to me, if anybody would have gave Michael Jordan a fit,
It would have been.
it would have been. We would have been arguing if Lynn Bias would have still been alive. We would have been arguing would have been him or MJ, who's the greatest.
You imagine what we missed out on if we could just
with Lynn Bias? Yes.
Yes. Oh.
Yes, we missed out on. I mean, good gracious.
The NBA would probably be 10 times bigger than what it was
with him and Jordan.
With him and Jordan.
My gosh.
Yeah, it would have been.
And then that's not including the guys who were already there.
Yeah.
Bird,
Yeah.
Magic.
You imagine what Boston would have done?
Oh, they were there.
Bias. Then oh my!
That's what I'm saying.
He didn't have to come in and average 23 a game,
and that's the thing. He would have. He didn't have to though, because you would have had. Let's imagine this, ladies and gentlemen. If you can picture basketball, and anybody can picture Larry Bird, a muscle-bound, physical specimen, chiseled. Because that's who Lynn Bias was. Chiseled. If anybody'd ever seen, he was chiseled, of muscle, shooting ability. Everything that you thought about from Michael, the only difference was, I don't think he had the hang time, he had the power.
Yeah.
That's the difference. Michael had to
jump through the roof, too.
Right. And if anybody ever watched Lynn Bias, you would see that if he would have gotten, when he got drafted by the Celtics, if he would have made it to that squad without dying, you had Larry Bird, Lynn Bias, the Chief, Robert Parrish, Kevin McHale, Danny Ainge, the late great Dennis Johnson. Oh my gosh! And that's not counting some of the other guys that were coming up. Because at one point you had Bill Walton. At another point you had, they had a slew of. If Lynn Bias would have been playing then, oh wow!
Oh my!
How many championships would the Celtics have racked up?
Yeah.
And I'm talking back to back. There was a possible three-peat with that team.
Oh yeah, easily.
You know, and what we missed out on with the death of Lynn Bias and the NBA, we missed out on something that could have been a great treat for all of us to talk about. I know we're talking in the what ifs, but we seen something. I think what I'm trying to say is, for some of us that are our age, we seen a physical guy that if anybody was going to give Michael Jordan any competition in the GOAT debate, it would have been him.
It was him.
It would have been him. And we look at a lot of these guys, Magic and them. I'm talking about guys who were Michael's age, because him and Michael came out at the same time.
Yes.
That's what I'm talking about. They dueled in college. And so to see that was like a Magic Larry college rivalry.
Yeah.
To see that come to fruition, boy, we missed it.
Yeah.
We could have seen it come to the NBA, and we didn't. You know, that was a shame, but boy, I would have loved to seen it. Would have loved to have seen every single bit of it. He's looking at what we got there.
I'm guessing that's Ben messaging. Let me know when I can chime in.
I'll let him know. Watch. Why are you up anyway watching this show, Ben? Why are you up watching this show, Ben? That's what we want to ask. That's the question, the $1 million question. So as we are sitting here, view our channel, please view and subscribe to Sunday Morning Workday on YouTube, please, and also on Facebook Live, because we are on Facebook Live right now. And he can chime in anytime. I'm trying to see if I can bring him in. I can't bring him in.
Well,
are you up, Ben? If Ben is up,
he's watching on the tube.
If he's watching, I might have to bring him in just a little bit, just to yell at him for watching.
Well, hold on. I want him to try to go. I want to do that here.
All you can do is filter him in. You can just press join in.
I'm gonna try something. Hold on.
He's going. We're trying new stuff today.
While we're talking stuff.
We're trying new stuff while we're talking stuff today. So as he's doing that, as he's messing it up.
You know what? Here, you know how we're gonna add him in here?
Yeah, that's what I said.
Watch this. This is we're gonna video call him on Facebook.
We're gonna attempt to talk to our host on Master TV because he is live.
Ben, answer your phone.
Yeah, you're watching, Ben. So answer.
Oh my
we
God.
got him.
Here, hold on. Let's bring his chair over here.
We got him.
There he is.
What's up? We got him. He's on.
Why are you sitting outside?
I'll get some fresh air.
All right, you needed some fresh air after last night, huh?
Huh?
Oh yeah. Basically, I've been up like an hour trying to pack food and stuff. So from every day's from the wedding yesterday, of course. So
me and Rick are hungry.
Yeah, you got plenty of fluids in you.
yeah, nothing was drank yesterday.
Have to keep that hydration up, after a wedding.
Well,
Yes.
since we got
Hello,
him
guys.
on, since we
Hello,
have him on the
viewers. Thank
horn,
you.
since we got him on the
Hey, I'm
horn.
gonna show you some views here of the trees.
Yeah, he's out in his yard showing us the trees, and you still got the tents up, I see.
Yeah, everything else is still there.
Hey, you might have a big brown dead spot down where we parked. Here, I had to go down there and empty my dewater a few times.
He had to dehydrate.
Oh no.
He had to dehydrate.
I might have peed on my tire once or twice too.
Wow.
Dude, I had to pee.
He told you that.
We gotta. Hey, did you guys go? I'm late coming in. Sorry for the viewers, but I'm trying to figure out. Did you guys go over the 7 picks for the week yet?
Nope.
Not yet. So keep your phone handy.
Okay.
Keep your phone handy. We will bring you back in live for the picks. We're getting ready to go over the results from last week.
Yeah, the result from last week.
And
I think I did pretty good last week.
Shut up.
yes,
Don't want
you
to hear
did.
it.
You picked the Bears. You picked the Bungles. So you picked up 2 games
Yeah.
there. Did the
Right.
Cowboys win last week?
The who?
Cowboys? No, they lost,
no.
didn't they?
No.
So we all missed that one.
Yeah, because you remember you were texting that the Cowboys messed up your.
Yeah,
Right.
we all picked Buffalo. They
Yep, I remember
lost.
that.
We all picked the Pats. They won. The Bucks beat the Niners, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
All right. The Lions, they won. And
Okay.
what did the Jags do? Did the Jags lose last week? No, the Lions lost.
Yeah, the Lions
We all
lost.
picked the Lions to
The
beat
Jaguars last week. The Jaguars.
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 Jaguars lost 20-12. They lost to Seattle.
Oh my God. Okay, so
Ben's mouth is
1,
frozen.
Wow.
2, 3. All right. So we picked how many games? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We picked 8. Ben went 4-4 last week.
Ben went 4-4. I sucked last week in my picks.
Pittsburgh did
Wow,
not
dude.
win.
Okay.
The Commanders didn't win. The Cowboys didn't win. The Bills didn't win. The Pats won. The Niners didn't win. The Lions didn't win. Rick went 1-7.
Yeah, I suck.
I didn't do much
I
better.
gained some ground.
Oh, you're ahead of me.
Pittsburgh didn't.
Wow.
Pittsburgh didn't win. Commanders didn't win. The Boys didn't win. Buffalo didn't win. The Pats did win. The Bucks won. I went 2-6.
All of us sucked last
Ooh,
week
so
except
that
for
puts
Ben. He
me-
went 4-4.
That puts me at 17-14.
I'm down below. I'm in
Ben
last place.
Rick is 14-17.
Right.
Me and Ben are now tied at top of the league at 17-14.
I'm losing.
Okay, wow.
That
Okay.
1-7 week for Rick really hurt.
Yeah, this week is really going to be a killer for me because now I got to actually be accurate on my picks. I got to be accurate on my picks.
Do you have any games from this week you want to cover?
Yeah, actually, I got to leave in a little bit to do a family breakfast get together. So you might have to let me know what games really quick, and I'll give you the picks.
All right.
Which one
Yeah, we'll do it real quick. All right, we're going week 7. Well, of course, we're doing the Cowboys and Redskins.
Oh, where's the Wizard Cowboys in that one?
Oh my God! You're going with the Cowboys. Rick's going with
no. The Wizard picked the Cowboys. I'm going with the Commanders in this one.
Attaboy.
Commanders by 3. Really close game. Sorry, Rick.
What are you saying sorry to me for? I'm taking the Commanders too.
Are you?
Really?
Attaboy. Oh, we're all going with the Foreskins to win today.
Okay.
Now watch Dallas win this game and mess me up again. I have to say the next game we have to look at would be. Dang, I hate to even say that name because we're going to hear a whole bunch about it.
No, we gotta do that one for Ben.
Patriots Titans.
Well, of course, Patriots all the way.
52-19. I hope they lose by 20.
They're not. They're playing the Titans. I'm taking the Titans as well.
You're taking the Titans?
Yeah. I'm taking the Pats as well.
Yeah, I was about to say.
How about the Giants Broncos?
G-Man and Broncos.
Actually, where it's at Denver, right?
Nope. Yep, it's at Denver.
At Denver.
You got to think about the altitude. I think I'm going to take Broncos in that one.
I thought you would.
I have to.
I'm going to go out on a limb. I'm going to go out on a limb here and also take Denver because I don't think the Giants can beat them in Denver. If it was in Washington, it'd be a different. I mean, if it was in New York, it'd be a different story. I'm sure BJ's going to take the Giants.
No, I want to really bad.
I do too, but I just got a feeling Denver's better.
I just feel Denver's going to start making a run.
Well,
yeah,
I feel they're good at home.
Mid-season.
Yeah, they're good at home.
Broncos. Colts, Chargers. That's going to be a good game.
Is that Los Angeles, right?
Yep.
That's a toss-up.
Actually,
I'm gonna go with Chargers on the bounce back. They're gonna make a run like Denver in the midseason. I'm going Chargers. Colts will start dropping off.
I'm going with Danny Dimes and the Colts.
That's what I'm going with too.
Really?
They got the best running back in the NFL.
Okay.
Jonathan Taylor.
Chargers, Kamani Vidal was going to have over 100 yards rushing.
Who?
Kamani Vidal. Look him up. He's the starting running back now.
That don't mean he's going to have 100 yards rushing though, Ben.
Vidal Sassoon.
I mean, he was on the practice squad last year, and I feel this is going to be, he's going to overtake that number 1 role over Amarian Hampton because Amarian Hampton's out. Ankle.
Wow. I'm still going with the Colts.
I mean, I'm my research on fantasy here.
I'm not picking up anybody named Vidal Sassoon.
Okay. Ben just said okay. I got to go with this one. We got 2 more games I want to look at, Ben. Falcons 49ers because that's going to be a barn burner.
I don't know how the 49ers have done what they've done. Uh-oh. We lost him there for a second. You need to quit moving around. You got to quit moving around out there in God's country. There ain't no service out there.
All right.
Packers, Cardinals. Falcons, 49ers.
Yeah.
Falcons, 49ers.
Falcons, 49ers.
Okay. I'm going with Falcons in this one. I have to. They looked good last week on Monday night, so I'm going with Falcons.
I'm going with the Falcons also, Ben. I'm right with you on that one.
Yep.
Who's starting for? Is it Mac Jones?
Yeah. Mac Jones is still starting. He's doing good. I know you want to take San Francisco.
I want to really bad, but
you know Falcons are going to end up winning this game, right?
I'm going Niners.
He's got to break the streak here.
I got to pick in San Fran. I got to go Niners.
I got to go with this bad game just because I want to talk about it here later. The Dolphins versus the Browns. Two bad teams.
I'm going with Browns in that one.
I am too.
Yeah.
I
think the Dolphins
Shedeur
are
is getting the start, is he not? I think Shedeur Sanders is getting the start.
If he's starting, I called
I
it.
think so.
Click on that.
Yeah, I think so. Dylan Gabriel. No.
I'm pretty sure that Shedeur is getting the start today.
Okay.
Oh, I don't really say. I'm pretty sure he is.
I picked two bad teams for a reason because I want to talk about this game.
I'm gonna go. If it in fact Shedeur gets the start, he will win his first start as a rookie.
You think so? Okay.
I think he balls out too.
Think he balls out?
I think he balls out.
All right. So we got those. Got one more game, Ben, and then I want to talk about the Browns game, but one more game to pick.
Okay.
And that's, of course, Monday night. Buccaneers,
Lions.
I like Baker. I like Baker.
I have to.
You're taking the Bucs?
Yeah, I am. Tampa on that one.
Good, because I'm taking the Lions on this one.
I can go either way.
I believe in Baker. I do.
If it's in Detroit, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because if it's
because Mike Evans may come back this week.
If it's a one-score game in the fourth quarter with 2 minutes and Tampa's got the ball.
Yeah, Baker. I believe in Baker, but I still got. I like the Lions. I like their defense. I like what they're doing. I got to go against the grain with everybody else who's going with the Bucs. I got to go with the Lions.
It's Baker. Baker will win the MVP this year.
Oh,
he's already, in my eyes, he's the front runner, and I think he definitely locks it in starting this with this win. I think he's going to drive. I think he's going to win it in the fourth quarter again. And you said, Evans is coming back. They don't have Ben's favorite, Emeka Ibuka or whatever.
He's out on a hamstring.
But they do have a crafty, wise veteran in Sterling Shepard who has done it. He did it.
And they got Tez Johnson.
Yeah.
Tez Johnson. Remember that name?
Sterling Shepard did it in New York with nobody's around, and he's a good veteran. Yeah, I think they win.
I just think it's going to be a tough match.
28-24, something like that.
Yeah, I think it's going to be tough. I think I'm taking Detroit because I believe that they're playing tough. They're getting back to form. They got great backups right now. That even when they get hurt, they're wasn't like last year when they got hurt. That was depleted.
Yeah.
This year they got so many backups that it doesn't matter, and they're good backups. Detroit's got quality defensive backups this time that they can replace whenever they get hurt. Jared Goff is actually playing good football. He's playing good, solid football. He's got a good running game, good passing game right there. To me, this is all a defensive battle. This is where it comes down.
Yeah.
And I agree. If Baker gets the ball with a minute or 2 minutes left and they're behind, they could be tragic for Detroit.
Yep.
I'm picking Detroit because I don't think Baker's going to have that opportunity to get that ball back at the end of the game. And that's why I'm taking Detroit. I think if Detroit gets a lead, they're going to milk it near the end to make sure Baker doesn't get that ball back. Keep running. They're going to try to keep running, keep that clock ticking. I mean, that's Dan Campbell.
Yeah.
So he's going to try to keep that clock running to stop what Baker does.
Tampa's going to separate from that division. They're gonna go on a win streak here soon. Same with Denver. Same with Chargers. Chargers always make that run in the middle of the year.
Commanders pull away starting today.
Yeah.
You really believe that,
I don't
don't
know.
you?
Like Ben said the Pats were going to score 50. I think the Commanders. I think the Commanders actually score 50.
Okay.
No,
So
that ain't gonna happen.
back to the game, I did want to talk about the Browns at Miami because it's two losing teams. I wanted to talk about that because we believe Shador is going to start today. He thinks he's going to win his first game. I would like to see Shador start today. I don't want to see him win, but I like to see him start today with the starting team. I like to see Miami actually come in with the starting defense, show how bad Shador really is at quarterback. Put Dylan Gabriel back in, come back and win the ball game, and get rid of Tua Tagovailoa or whatever his name is, and get rid of Mr. Capri Sun Pants and get them out of Miami and actually make a football team. That's what I want to see because Miami right now is a laughing stock. You got a guy out here using analytics. That's all he uses. He uses Michael McDaniels uses analytics, and analytics does not work for everything.
No.
Right.
Football is a game of physicality, not analytics.
The Yankees are a perfect
It's
example
not
of
money
that.
ball.
Well, I mean, I'm not saying it doesn't work because it's proven it's worked. Moneyball, the A's, it proved analytics does work. But it's not meant to be a tool to use on all occasions. McDaniels uses this tool like it's his second name or something. I mean, every time you turn around, it's got something to do with analytics. And then you got Tua throwing his coach under the bus. The bus just rolling right over top of him. And then McDaniels turns around and basically throws Tua under the bus. I mean, this is a dysfunctional team here in Miami. They're dysfunctional.
No, it's a train wreck.
But I'm going to tell you where it started from, to be quite honest, you gave Tua all that money.
Yep.
And now you're stuck with him. The man, I'm sorry, the man's a head case. And I don't mean crazy head case. I'm talking, the man gets one more concussion. And he's going to be a fruit basket probably for the rest of his life.
Yeah.
I mean, so why are you using analytics to put a quarterback in that really can't throw 10 yards because he has difficulty throwing?
Yeah.
He's got two of the best. Well, he has one best receiver now.
Yeah.
He used to have two of the best receivers. Now he's only got one.
He might even get Arkin this year.
Nope. Oh.
Well, we just lost Ben, I believe.
Yep.
I think.
There he is. He's back. He's back.
So that's the way I'm
Archie
looking.
Manning will go to Miami next year.
Arch Manning to Miami.
Yeah.
How many of y'all believe that Arch Manning will wind up in Miami next year? Please hit us up and let us know your thoughts on that.
Nobody cares about Archie Manning. He's going to be nothing of his uncles or whatever the hell he is.
One uncle, because the others still didn't deserve what he got. So, one uncle. You can look at me all you want. You know what I'm talking about. Eli does not deserve what he's getting.
Neither does Troy Aikman now.
Yes, he does. Troy Aikman deserves every bit. He won 3 Super Bowls. He did it. He did more than just win 3 Super Bowls. Had been on winning teams.
Troy Aikman's numbers are dookie.
Oh, if he would have been for any other team, if he'd been playing for Washington, you've been saying Troy Aikman's numbers are the greatest things they ever had.
No.
Yeah, you would. Yeah, you would.
Troy
if he's
Aikman,
been playing with Washington, you've been sitting there saying he's the greatest guy that's ever
if
put
Troy
on a
Aikman
uniform.
doesn't win them Super Bowls, he's nowhere near a Hall of Fame quarterback.
He's a Hall of Fame quarterback.
No.
He's a Hall of Fame quarterback. He's in the Hall of Fame. The Dallas Cowboys, matter of fact, Emmitt Smith is there. So is Michael Irvin. Matter of fact, that whole offensive line should be in the Hall of Fame.
Michael Irvin should be in the Hall of Fame.
And matter of fact, not only should the whole offensive line, that whole defense back then should be in the Hall of Fame.
You're crazy.
So I don't want to hear about it because we ran the dog on Buffalo twice. We walked the dog on basically every team back then.
Who did the Eagles play this week?
The Eagles? Oh, y'all just don't want to hear
they're on
about
a bye.
Dallas. Yeah, they're on a bye week.
I
The
think
Eagles
they're on a bye.
Eagles don't play this
Okay,
week.
never mind.
Yeah, they do. They play the Vikings.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. No. Ooh.
They play the Vikings. Why? You wanted to talk about that game?
Oh, Eagles.
Just a second. I think Eagles will bounce back. They'll have a big game in that game.
One more
JJ
pick for the
McCarthy, I don't
people.
know if he's going to start this week. Carson Wentz still the guy.
Carson Wentz.
I mean, Justin Jefferson. Jefferson is going to have a big game in fantasy again. Carson Wentz is having a really connection with him right now.
So you're taking the Eagles?
I like to take the Vikings, but I think the Eagles will win it.
I think Carson Wentz beats his old team.
I'm taking the Vikings.
I'm
I'm taking the Vikings.
All right.
I'm going to tell you why I'm taking the Vikings over the Eagles. The tush push is now basically not, because now if they line up on the tush push, they are throwing a flag. So now the guys have to line up in the actual position. They can't do it.
It's just going to be a quarterback keeper now.
And now they can't do it because they were offsides every time they were doing the tush push. Now they can't do the tush push because they realize we actually got to line up on the line of scrimmage. The other team's going to now get the advantage back because now it's going to be even. We're not going to be able to do that tush push anymore. And to be quite honest, Jalen Hurts, if anybody's actually paid attention this year, he's down. He's not the same Jalen Hurts we were used to seeing. This guy is a guy. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if it's home life or whatever. It's not the same.
Experience will win the game. Eagles they'll win it out. It's going to be close.
Well, you just said experience will win the game. What do you think? Carson Wentz didn't play for the Eagles?
He did, but he's not the same Carson Wentz.
Well, it's not the same Jalen Hurts. So you got two guys that are not the same.
Right, yeah.
And Saquon has just been.
It could be a toss-up.
He's disappeared this year.
Yeah, Saquon Barkley's disappeared. They don't have a run game anymore. For some reason, the Eagles lost their run game. I don't know how. How'd you lose completely? Yeah. You didn't have nobody leaving. You got all your players basically returning. How do you go downhill from what we're seeing perfection last year to a team that looks like they're struggling to win games? The teams that they're beating, they're struggling to win. Where last year they walked the dog on these guys.
Yeah.
They've had a big drop, and I don't understand.
You guys persuaded me in Kings. I'll go Vikings with you guys. I'd like to go with Eagle. I'm going Vikings is an upset probably.
Yeah.
We finally got him to our side, ladies and
trapped
gentlemen. We finally
We
got
trapped him.
we finally got him to our side. Way to go, Ben.
You guys had a great point on Carson Wentz with the history and everything.
Yeah,
I think I'm going to pick up Vikings in this one because Jefferson is coming on hot with him right now.
And that's all I'm saying. I'm looking at what Carson Wentz brings to the table, how he's been playing. And who knows the Eagle? I mean, he was there with Sirianni.
Yeah.
So Carson Wentz knows how he's thinking. He knows all about the Eagles. Right. I just feel that him knowing the playbook, him knowing what he's doing in Minnesota, and to be quite honest, like I said, Jalen Hurts is just, I don't know what's going on. It's something with his, I don't know if it's mental or what. It's something with Jalen Hurts. He's not the same. And
he's not. And
you don't even see the same fire.
Barkley falling off this year, and he did.
Yeah, and you don't even see him fall. I mean, you don't even see the fire that you remember. Hurts used to rally up the team. I mean, you see, let's go, but you don't even see that come from him anymore.
Yeah.
If they go through a bad play or something, or it's a touchdown, he's not even excited. It's just like, are you bored with the game? Is it you want to do something else, or you want to go to another team? Or is it really something in that locker room? Is there something in that locker room?
I mean, I'm thinking, as much as I hate that, I think Kansas City's going to start getting hot.
Don't nobody care about the shit.
No, what do you think? They're going to start adjusting soon. If they are, I think.
I hate to agree with you, but they're playing the Raiders, so that'll be what we'll find out today. They play the Raiders, so we'll know if the Chiefs are for real. But you got to realize too, the Raiders have who at their quarterback? Geno Smith. You got to remember, Geno Smith. Well, Geno went back to factory settings. I mean,
Yeah,
you know,
he went.
after last year, he got his money, went to the Raiders, and went back to factory settings. So we can't really depend on the Raiders for too much.
Geno did have mentality, and he's not gonna miss one.
Yeah, he's not going to light them up, and so I don't know if we can consider the Chiefs.
And Ashton Genty is going to do nothing.
Yeah, how are you? You ain't got a quarterback.
No, Genty's gonna have another monster game, at least 100 yards,
How,
80 yards.
okay, Ben, can I ask you a question? You say he's going to have over 100 and something yards?
No, Genty will have about between 70 to 80 yards.
Oh, 70 to 80 yards. Well, that's not going off in my category. Because that's all they got.
Yeah.
And so if I'm a coach.
Because honestly, Jacoby Myers is on the trade block. Same with A.J. Brown. It's going to be interesting to see where these guys go this next 2 weeks.
That's good.
Do the Pats make a move?
And Jacoby Myers may go back. Jacoby Myers may go back to the Patriots, where he used to be. You never know.
That's a possibility, though. I will say that. That's
Jordan Addison from Minnesota on the trade block, but he's a under the radar wide receiver that people need to start talking about.
Yeah, I like Jordan Addison.
Yeah. So, ladies and gentlemen on Facebook, I'm not leaving yet because we still got Ben until he gets ready to go here. So we're going to stay just a little while on Facebook.
I got to go in about 2 more minutes, guys.
No, you're good. Yeah,
you're good.
My phone's getting ready to die anyway. But congratulations again to you, Mama.
Thank you.
Congrats. We had a great time yesterday.
Yes, we did.
Thank you.
Hey, me and Rick are hungry. We'll take leftovers.
Exactly. Want me to come get them?
I got plenty here. Hey, come pick some up later on today.
Got any of that chicken left? Because that stuff was good, boy.
I got chicken and brisket. Just come on by.
What time you going to be home? What time you coming back from breakfast?
I'll be home around noon, probably a little after.
Yeah, I'll be over there because I got to bring you your card anyway. So I'll just drop that by and then pick up some brisket. If you don't see me today, you'll definitely get it tomorrow, though.
All right, kid. Congrats again.
Congrats. We love you, man. Everybody say goodbye to the man, Ben. There we go. So as we were here, so people on Facebook, we just want you to turn over to YouTube if you don't mind. If you're on Facebook, please turn over to YouTube and watch us there. And as we're getting ready to,
we're going to try. I'm going to try to let it go this week and see if it goes through.
Well, I might just leave you. Guys, I'm going to stay on Facebook just a little while we're doing this show today. I don't really feel like getting up, changing anything. So we'll just go with it today. We're rolling with the punches. So I will say this because I wanted to talk about this one too when we talking about some of the football games, because this is actually interesting that we came up with, because the Patriots, as much as I hate to say it, they're actually looking good.
They look good.
They're playing well. I'm going to have to backtrack on some of the flack I give.
I got a feeling that I might wear cake this year at the end of the season, because I want to say our wager was 8 games. I might have to. I might be cake faced.
Ladies and gentlemen, yeah, we actually have to eat our words on this one. I got a feeling the Patriots are better than we thought they were.
Yes.
I
don't like
eating crow.
I'm glad we're talking about it while Ben's not on.
Yeah. But I hate eating crow, but today I'm going to have to, because I do have the feeling the Patriots are a lot better than what we are giving them credit for.
Yes.
They're playing top-notch football.
Yeah.
That's the best way I can put it. Top-notch football. Buffalo better watch out.
Yeah.
I mean, they're the only two in that division.
I think New England basically told them we're here and we're real.
Yeah. And Buffalo better watch out. And it's going to be a heck of a season with those guys, because I didn't think I'd say it, man. But
I might have to change my pick. Our top 3 receivers are out against y'all today.
Oh, no, you're not not changing your pick. We all on the Redskins bandwagon, so we're all going to die together.
Noah Brown's out. Terry McLaurin's out. Debo's out.
We're all going to die together.
Oh,
so that's it. He's not changing his pick. We're all going on this sinking ship together. We all pick Washington. We're all going down.
Oh, dude, we're all right there. We still got McCaffrey, Jalen Lane.
And plus, remember something.
Chris Moore and Zach Ertz.
Remember something. Y'all have a defense.
What? It ain't that daggone good.
It's better than the leaking sieve that we have in Dallas, where we got to put up 40 to 50 a game. It's better than the leaking sieve there. Good gracious, you put water in on that defense. It can't hold water.
Diggs is out too.
See, there we go.
Diggs is out. He had an accident accident at home, and he's in the concussion protocol.
Oh, I know. I can see what he did. You rammed your head against the headboard with one of them twerking strippers that you had over at the house. That's what happened with him.
I'm trying to find out if,
ladies and gentlemen, while he's doing that,
I'm just trying to find out if What's His Nuts is going to start today.
Shedeur Sanders.
Yeah.
They're trying to see if Shedeur is going to start. I don't think. I got a feeling they're going to go ahead with Gabriel. I like to see Shedeur start. I had that feeling. But we don't know for sure. But while he's searching on that, yesterday at the wedding, I do have to say this, that I want to bring this subject up. And why do people dress their pets up?
There's nothing wrong with that.
Yesterday, during the wedding, Ben's dog was dressed in a pink tutu. Which comes to me, when I saw that, it came to me that should be a topic that we talk about. Why do we dress up our pets? I mean, we got cats. My wife has a little sombrero that she bought for the cats to put on their heads.
Well, yeah, there's nothing wrong with that.
Why do we dress our animals up? That's what I'm asking.
Like our kids.
Do y'all not think these animals just like why y'all making me look foolish?
Well, I'm sure River thinks that when we dress him up.
Why y'all making me look foolish?
When we put him in the hot dog costume there last year, he's probably like, "Why are y'all making me wear this shit?" But he likes putting. We get sweaters and stuff for him that he wears around the house, looking like little pajamas. He likes wearing stuff like that.
I mean, they got booties. They got hats. They got sweaters.
I would like to try the shoes on.
Yeah, they got. Why do we dress our pets up? I mean, because some of the outfits are funny. And yesterday, watching the dog come through with the pink tutu, I'm looking and I'm just like, we're going there, aren't we? We're actually going there. If it's a C cord, I got one. You can charge it. It's like looking at pets wearing outfits now. I mean, it's one thing that we wear, it's another thing that they're wearing.
It's fine. It makes them adorable. It makes them you just want to go up and squeeze your cheeks.
I'll squeeze your cheeks.
It's like my dog. His thing, I started it, Christ, and I pay the price for it all the time now, is I scratch his butt. Like, you want me to scratch your butt? And now, so I scratch his butt. Now it's as soon as we come in the door, he jumps up, gets bit, then he just jumps down and turns around and he'll backs that damn thing up too. He's like, he'll take it and just keep.
Dog want to scratch in your back. Ass up. You gotta go through it in your back.
He backs that thing up and he won't. He'll sit there and he'll bark at me if I don't. He'll sit there for a minute, and if I don't do anything, he's like, "Ruh, ruh." And it's just like, "Oh, sorry."
Oh, you didn't understand that?
Yeah,
scratch my ass.
Yeah, scratch my ass. And I created that monster,
Hey, what you waiting on, dude?
Yeah, he's like,
you want to scratch now?
Yes, I created that monster.
And I will have to say, pets are funny because we have, like I said, we got cats. We got one that's like, my wife can't go anywhere without this cat either being at the door meowing for her not to leave, are waiting for her meowing to come back home.
Uh-huh.
I come in because we work different shifts. Cat's calm, but it's always waiting for her. I say that because I have found animals to be very funny.
Oh, yeah.
Because this cat, if she's not being rubbed by mommy, then she's not happy. She goes wherever mommy goes. Now I have another one, nice black one. I call him Sir Shits a lot. His name is actually Stitch. But because this cat has managed to work his way from being a house cat to an outdoor cat. Hence why the name Sir Shits a lot. Because this cat not only can't make it to the litter box, it will crap in midair. This cat decided to jump from the stairs to the bed, and at the time he did it, he had a bowel movement at the same time, and it hit the bed as he was running off to the litter box. Of course, by the time he got to the litter box, he didn't have to worry about it because guess where it was at?
Yeah, he'd have been upgraded to an outside cat.
And so, well, we figured, okay, he had an accident. We're going to let. Well, then he decided, well, it's already on the bed. We cleaned the bed, everything, washed the sheets, washed everything. He comes back on and basically gives a fuck you or F you crap right back on the bed. Now, I say that to say this because where he did it this time, nobody saw it. But we kept smelling stuff. And just so happens, at the time where we were smelling, we're just like, where's the smell coming from? My wife happens to lean over to look at some papers. And guess what her whole arm went into? Yeah. So we found it. We finally found it. Dead. So, needless to say, we have a black cat that's outside permanently. If anybody would like a black cat, his name is Stitch. We call him Sir Shits a lot. He does have a bowel problem. He cannot hold it. That's why he's outside. And then, of course, we got Psycho Sid, which his real name is Chaos. Now, Chaos, he'll wear the sombrero. He actually does wear the sombrero. And he'll run around with it. And he actually, out of all cats that we have, I think he actually likes the hat. I think he looks foolish. But Mama bought it for him. They wear them. If that's what they want to do, that's fine. But, matter of fact, we do have cats for sale. Well, they're not sale. They're for free. If you would like a cat, just let us know. Would you like a cat?
No.
I got a cat that's getting ready to have kittens, too. If you would like some kittens, please let me know. Hit me up. We're giving them away, Jack.
No kitten. No more animals for me.
Well, that's the problem. We don't want any more either. And just so happens that at the time these were born, the cat that we had ended up not fixed, what we found. And found that she ended up having some kittens. And of course, that's Sir Crapsalot's mother, and I see where he gets it from too. So
she can't keep her legs closed. I told my wife there will be no more animals in our house.
He said he told his wife there'd be no more animals. You know what happened? In reality, what happened was she turned around and said, "We're not having any more animals here, BJ."
No.
And BJ turned around and said, "Yes, dear, I understand. Whatever you say."
She wouldn't even let me buy the 12 chicks last week. I was going to put chickens in the backyard. She shot me down.
What are you going to do with the chickens? You don't have enough room for chickens in your backyard.
Yeah, I do. Yeah. I put a little coop up out there, and then I let them out, and I wouldn't have to worry about ticks or nothing.
Yeah, free ranging.
Yeah. Then, but then she goes, no, then that's just that 2 weeks worth of snacks forever.
Only reason I won't get them is because I don't like black snakes. And where I'm at with all the fields and stuff and the creek.
Dude, it ain't gonna hurt you. Just grab a hold of him by the tail,
Look,
pull him
well,
out.
you can grab a hold of Mr. Squiggly. Me and Mr. Squiggly don't get along. I like spiders before. I'll touch a spider before I ever touch a snake. And I love spiders. I love spiders. And I'll sit there in a bed of spiders before you'll ever see me cross a snake. Call me a wimp if you want to.
Black snake, garter snake ain't gonna hurt nothing.
That's not what she said.
Oh my God! How did I know it was coming to that? Oh, how did I know?
Y'all didn't hear that, and so we're not going to repeat it.
Unbelievable.
You knew it was coming.
Oh, of course. I wouldn't expect anything.
You knew it was coming. He said black snake, garter snake.
Oh, Mike said Dylan Great Gabriel was starting. Unbelievable. Shador should get the start.
I called that he would start this week. Obviously, I was wrong. I believe Shador Sanders should get the start. I mean, you're not going anywhere. So go ahead and get your reps in and see what you got.
Yeah, I mean, let him play. But
I mean, you think about it. You already traded your starting quarterback off, and it wasn't even a quarter of the season. In Flacco, you got rid of him. So
did you hear Cincinnati like thanking the Browns?
Yeah,
thank you.
You saved our season.
Yeah,
you know, and they did really. Essentially,
what did they? They probably didn't give up a whole lot for him. Probably like a 6th round pick. But
I mean, I think it's smart to a certain degree. But if you wanted to do this, you should have just not even picked up Flacco.
Yeah.
You want to see what you got, and you're already tanking the season. You should have just started with Gabriel and Shador.
Yeah.
And then just picked up an old backup that can back them up.
Let's see. When did they trade him?
They traded Flacco in week 4 or 5. Because last week was his first week with Cincinnati when he played. Or no, his second week.
What's today? August or October or something?
Yes. It would have been in September or October. Yeah, it would have been in September. Or August. No, it would have been September.
It was quick. He's only been there like 10 days.
Yeah, it would have been September. So we're trying to find when Joe Flacco was actually traded.
No, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't matter because but
nobody cares.
Cincinnati picked up a bargain. Did Cleveland gain anything? And the reason I'm saying that is because we know what Dylan Gabriel can do so far. I haven't seen what Shador can do.
All right. They received Joe Flacco and a 6th round pick from Cleveland in exchange for a 5th round pick. So they got
an upper pick out of it.
Yeah, Cleveland got a 5th round pick, but traded Flacco and a 6th round pick.
And I just don't get it. I get it, but I don't get it. It's a mystery. It's a mystery. It is definitely a mystery.
Yeah, because Christ, at one time they had what? Flacco, Pickett,
Gabriel and Shador.
Yeah, they had 4 quarterbacks in the daggone.
And they were actually going for Huntley.
Yeah.
At one point for the Ravens. And which I guarantee you the Ravens were glad they didn't get rid of Huntley, but they're still not winning anything.
No, and
the Ravens are done.
It's of course they're on a bye this week.
Yeah, but the Ravens are done. So ladies and gentlemen,
the Ravens are Ben's been pretty quiet on his fantasy here. For those of you all that are following, the show, of course, I'll give it to him. He started off hot. Ben did start off 4-0, but your kid took him out down last week again, so he's now lost 2 straight, and it's not looking to improve for him again this week. So it looks like he's going to start. His team was overperforming like crazy, and
Now he's back to
it's getting back to how it should have been to start. But I think we're going to just start seeing the late round legends just, boop, 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 just drop all the way down. But your kid, it seems like I run into the high scorer every week. But I'm sitting there at 500 at 3-3 in 5th place. So I'm holding out right there. I'm in the top one, 2. There's only 2 other teams that have scored more points than me, and they're both the one's 5-1 and one's 4-2. I've had 4,100 points scored against me. So I just run into juggernauts every week, but I'm already up 250 points already just from the Thursday night game. I had old Fryermuth and Flacco go off. Flacco dropped 190 points for me.
That's their fantasy football. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going over the sponsors. Once again, we are sponsored by The Kicker. Here on Sunday Morning Workday, we're sponsored by The Kicker with over 6,000 RPMs of oscillation. The Kicker's innovative design targets muscle fibers in 2 directions simultaneously, and this maximizing efficiency for superior results. This dual action approach not only saves time, but also penetrates deeper, breaks up tension faster, and promotes faster recovery, helping you to achieve noticeable improvements in less time. Also sponsored by D-Block Catering, serving up seafood in front row in a place near you is also mobile catering D-Block. The block stops here. Check out D-Block Seafood. And also, we'd like to talk about Gomez Transportation Service, junk removal, cargo, freight deliveries, commercial and residential moving, motorcycle and boat deliveries, and more. You can also get a free quote and get your moving and things done with Gomez Transportation. For a free quote, call 54305-6942. That is 540-305-6942. And then also Whitetail Properties Real Estate with Chad Pangle, whitetailproperties.com. Chad Pangle at whitetailproperties.com. If you're looking for some land and some real estate, look for Whitetail Properties with Chad Pangle. His number is 540-975-3487. That is 540-975-3487. And then also 217-285-9000, 217-285-9000. Thank you for those. Those are our sponsors here. And as we continue with the show, I know what he's doing and why.
Ben just sent us a picture of a signed Drake May t-shirt. I told him it's a paper towel or a shop rag.
Looks like a crap towel to me.
But that could be his new dude wipe.
Yeah. New dude wipe,
yeah,
Drake May's name on it, Patriot shirt.
May wipe.
That's a good name. May wipe. May
wipe it, may not.
Yeah, May wipes. May wipes, just like May Pops. The shoes that may pop, they may not. They may pops.
I want to go over and see if you're in agreement with some of my early season awards in the NFL. So
go ahead. Early season awards so far.
All right, I got Baker Mayfield
MVP
as the MVP. 12 touchdowns, 1 pick.
Right.
He's like 3rd in the league in yards passing. I don't know if it's really a comeback player of the year, but I'm going to give it to him. And that's Daniel Jones with the Colts.
I give it to him.
It's
Danny Dimes deserves it.
He's
I mean, let's break it down.
He's lights out right now.
Well, let's break it down. When he was in New York, he played well.
Yeah.
It was the team he was around that was solid.
Yeah.
Danny Dimes actually was playing good football in New York.
Yeah.
It's the system. He got to the Colts where they say, we're going to utilize you.
Yeah.
You know? I'm not saying Daboll was a bad – no, Daboll, he knew what he wanted. And I think to the point, he liked Danny Dimes, but it just wasn't the guy who was going to fit into his system.
Yeah.
But he knew as long as I got him starting, he's going to provide me the chance to win.
Yeah.
Once they realized we got Jackson Dart, we're going to draft a quarterback. We're going to move into this direction. And I think if you watch Jackson Dart, he fits the Giants system.
Yeah.
Where Danny Dimes didn't, but he was able to keep them competitive. He goes to the Colts. He fits this system.
Yeah.
Perfectly.
Yeah. And dude, they got a good team around him.
He's got good offensive weapons.
I have his running back, Jonathan Taylor. He's the top running back in the league by far. I think he's hands down above everybody.
Well, right now the way they're playing, he's showing it, and plus he's catching the ball out of the backfield.
Yeah,
that's what's making him much more of a threat.
Yep.
Because not only is he breaking tackles coming out of the backfield,
he don't need to come out on third down.
Exactly.
Yeah,
use him every down back.
Yeah. And I don't know how, but Jamar Chase, I think, is the league's top receiver. With all that crap with Burrow going down after week 1,
but
Jake Browning, dude, he's been targeted 80 times through 7 games.
But the thing is now, because Flacco got him the ball.
Yeah.
Against Pittsburgh, Flacco was because Flacco's got an arm. Yeah. He's still got an arm for his age. Flacco could still throw about 80 yards.
Yeah.
60 to 80 yards. He can still throw the ball down the field. That's going to help.
Yeah.
That's why I say when Mike Tomlin hit the nail on the head, what were you thinking about trading the guy to your own division?
Yeah.
What were you thinking about? Oh, yeah, you wasn't thinking about your team. You were screwing everybody else in the division.
And why not? You have the ability.
We're not going anywhere.
Yeah. So. We might as well help somebody else out. I mean, it's not like they're going to make the playoffs now. They're not going to win.
Right, I understand, but I do agree with Tomlin to a certain degree. Was just like, dude, you just screwed us all.
Yeah, it's like, why would you help out a division rival?
Like, well, you just screwed every single one of us. Now. Yeah. Because then you can tell. It goes to show 2 things. It goes to show Mike Tomlin's respect for Flacco.
Yeah.
Because really that was respect there. He was basically saying it's not like he's a bad quarterback.
No.
He's going to get you some wins.
Yeah.
He knows how to play the game. And plus, it goes to show that maybe now there is still some rivalry left of hatred between that division.
Yeah. It seems to me like a lot of it has died off. I guess it's just because Cleveland's been so bad for so long.
And by doing that, maybe it sparks something.
Yeah.
Maybe it sparks something.
I don't even know if there's really the hatred between the guys in DC and Dallas anymore.
And that's the thing. And we've talked about this before, that a lot of these guys come up today, they don't understand what it is to put on one of those uniforms.
Yeah.
No, and I'm talking about, and when I say that, there's 32 teams in the NFL. And out of all those 32, I'm going to run down a list. These are the teams that I say, when you put on that uniform, because of who they are, you should have pride to play. And I'm going to run down this team of list of names. The Raiders are one.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Classic.
Yes.
The Chiefs are another.
Yeah.
Definite classic. The Panthers. Not the Panthers. The Jets are another. They were a classic with Joe Namath. Classic team. You put pride on. You put those uniforms on. The Dolphins, 72 Dolphins, another team. You put that uniform on, you better have some pride. The Eagles, another team. Put that uniform on. The Giants, another one. Put that uniform on. Broncos, Packers, Colts, Dallas. Let's see who else we got in here. You got even the Patriots, because that's an old school team.
Yeah.
49ers,
They're still, and they always will be, the Redskins to me. They're not the Commanders. I know there's no way that the NFL does it, but when they build a new stadium, they gotta have the name change. It's gotta.
I think they will. I really do. I think that the Redskins or the Commanders will go back to a name change. Because for one, and this is what, because I've looked into this is what I'm finding. Native Americans never wanted to change.
Yeah.
It was the woke liberals that wanted to change and forced kind of the hand. Dan Snyder was an idiot because he did stupid stuff that ended up getting all this happening to him.
And he did it to try to get some of the
Women
limelight off of the franchise because he was already in enough shit dealing with all that other.
Yeah.
So he's like, well, maybe if I do this, some of this other stuff will go away.
And it did.
No.
It did. And
all it did was just piss off a fan base that's been, following this team for 50 years,
And I do think that because I look at Magic Johnson and the other owner. Magic Johnson's a guy about tradition and history.
Yeah.
He's about that because being a former Laker, he knows, hold up, this is pride. This is history. This is stuff you don't change.
Bring back the Cleveland Indians.
Not the
Guardians. Chief Wahoo.
Well, the thing was, they changed their name because it's not right, but the Atlanta Braves kept theirs.
Yeah.
Kansas City Chiefs kept theirs.
Yeah.
It goes to show that owners, I can only say, stop bowing down to the woke media.
Yeah.
Stop bowing down to look, you own the football team. You and the collective owners go to Roger Goodell, tell him to stop being a P.
Yeah.
Bowing down to everything the media wants him to. Run the damn league the way it's supposed to be run. It's a football league. Men's football. They play hard. Play tough.
Yeah.
Quit throwing skirts on the quarterback every time they get touched. Even Tom Brady is complaining about it, and he benefited from it.
Yeah, that motherfucker.
And he's complaining about it.
He lived by that shit.
Yeah, and he's actually complaining about it now. Aikman's complaining about it. Throw a skirt on these guys.
You see it a lot now, especially with Patrick Mahomes. The minute he gets hit, you see him looking up at the ref expecting a flag.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, guys.
It's football. Now, I understand the head-to-head hit.
Yeah.
I can understand throwing a flag by all means.
Yeah,
I understand.
And the defenses, if they're sliding, if they're sliding and you come in, but, dude, if you go outside that pocket and you take off, you're a running back.
Yeah.
If you get lit up, you get lit up. So be it.
But now I do have a complaint with even the sliding. Because there's sometimes they're throwing flags when both guys are coming. The guy's already going down to hit him and the quarterback's sliding at the same time. Dude ain't got no choice.
Yeah, that's...
And they're throwing... I'm just like, dude, he couldn't help his momentum. He was already going down at the same time. Y'all got to let that one be. Because these guys are getting flagged for playing the game the way they're taught to play.
Yeah.
And now you're telling them, oh, well, you can't do that. You can't. This mental state in football and with any sport, certain things that you're programmed to do, it's automatically instinctive and you can't stop regardless, even though, because your instinct is automatically to do certain functions.
It's like Kenny Pickett when he was in college, when he broke that big run and he faked that he was going to slide. Well, what did the defenders do? They stopped. Well, then he didn't slide. He just kept going. You know? So it...
And that's the other thing, that fake slide deal.
Yeah.
Guys are going to pull up because Mahomes did that a couple years ago too. Did that fake slide and everybody pulled it and then he kept running.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, you're not giving the defense. They already got an unfair advantage. They don't know the snap count.
Yeah.
You can't touch the receivers after 5 yards. They really can't. Some refs let them play, but most of the time they'll call that crap. So why you want to give him another advantage by saying, hey, if he hesitates, you still can't hit him. And then if he runs, then, no, you got to give these guys a fair
that illegal contact shit where they might bump it 7 yards down. Dude, come on.
Let them fight.
It's they're one step past the 5 yard, and so what if they bump it?
Well, pass interference to me is This is pass interference.
Yeah, if you're pulling my shit.
But if we're going down doing this,
yeah.
We're trying to get position to where we know that ball's coming up. We're both of us going to try to have an opportunity to get that ball.
Yeah.
And that's where I say the league has gone soft, because before you used to have battles like that. Some of the best battles were when Michael Irvin or somebody like that was battling that defender for the ball.
Yep.
They're chucking each other all the way down the field.
Yep.
And then somebody's got to go get it.
Yep. Yeah.
And there was no call. No. It was, hey, no, let them play.
Yeah. Some of the stuff, it's intentional grounding.
I got a problem with intentional grounding only because what is actually intentional?
Yeah.
I mean, I know it's throwing the ball away.
Yeah, to avoid getting sacked. But if there's a receiver in the vicinity, well, what do you consider? Your vicinity and my vicinity might be two different things.
Exactly.
So,
and plus,
that's another thing. It's a judgment call. If a ball is not catchable, how can you have a pass interference on that play?
I agree.
If the ball is not catchable and we're going at it all the way down,
and I happen to do this,
and it's overthrown. It's overthrown. That's not pass interference.
No, let it go.
If you were overthrown, the ball's 10 foot above your head. That's not pass interference.
But yet they'll call it.
Yeah, they'll call it shit.
And that's what I'm saying. Back 5 years ago, you wouldn't have got that kind of call.
No.
They would have let them play.
Yeah.
The ruling system in the NFL has gotten to make football. You might as well play flag football or right there going.
Yeah.
Either that or let's play the lingerie football league.
I do like what they've done with the kickoff.
I do like it.
It's eliminated a lot of the injuries, I think, that you would see. I mean, you still do get the occasional somebody gets laid out.
But they're only 10 yards apart now instead of.
Yeah.
And I understood, a lot of people didn't understand why he did it. I really did understand it, because it was for the receiving team a very bad disadvantage.
Yeah.
Because they could not move until that receiver caught it.
Yeah.
You're getting plowed by some guy coming, already got speed and momentum.
Yep.
And he's plowing.
Yeah.
The way they've done it now, I do like it. The kicker's back by himself. They're only 10 yards apart. And they got it to where now we're going to see kickoff returns, because that's where I used to get upset. Yeah. I used to enjoy the kickoff. That's what, to me, was football.
Yeah.
To see if these guys can weave through and make it all the way.
You still get the big ones broke every once in a while.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's almost back to what it was before, but it's a little bit safer.
Yeah. And I agree with that. That part of it with the kickoff, I get it. I can deal with that.
It's better than the alternative where they just say, "Oh, here, you just get the ball and start on the 25."
Yeah,
Because
that's where it was going. All the end zone kicks. That's all they were doing, kicking in the end zone.
Yeah, kicking down the back of the end zone.
Special teams are just getting a workout practice.
Yeah,
they just go out, run down. Hey, I'm just going to go run down the field.
You could have dropped them 10 guys off the roster.
Yeah,
been a 43-man roster.
Yeah. Because
you could just
nobody returning anything.
You could have brought fans out of the damn stands and run down the field. I mean, there's no way I want to be on kickoff team. If all I'm going to do is jog down there and run out of the back of the end zone because my kicker kicks it through the uprights every time on kickoff.
Yeah. And that's because they were too close.
Yeah.
Had to move it back and do everything. And now you even see the kickers now don't take as many steps back. They just kind of boom.
Yeah, they take like 2 steps or 1 step and kick. It's just like, wow.
They're still near the end zone.
Yeah, so it's just like, oh my God. This is like, well, no wonder these kids are kicking 70-yard field goals during the games now. Give me a...
Which I'm waiting for Aubrey to do that.
Dude, that kid from Jacksonville's got a huge leg too.
Yeah. Yeah. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're almost done with the show. We hope you enjoyed.
Maybe. We might be done with it.
Yeah, we might be. We got like 15 more minutes.
I told the old lady, I said, I might just tell Ben and Rick, we'll go live during the game. I said, we'll just do the show live during the rescue. The hell you are. I got plans today.
She got a what?
She said, I got plans for you today. I was like, yeah, I do too. Football.
I got plans too. Because, hey, if any of y'all in this area, go up to watch the men's basketball league in Woodstock today. It starts at 10 o'clock. I'm going up at 11. I got a game to coach. Actually, I coach them. I coach Ricky's team.
Oh my god!
It's men, so I don't have to worry about it.
I go and watch. I get teed up.
That's why I go, because I know most of the referees, so I get to agitate them.
I run my mouth too damn much.
I really do. So I'm going up there today and watch the men's league play, some basketball, and then I'm gonna come back. And what time does the Redskin game start?
What is it? We got a 4:00 game today.
Yep, 4:25. Dang, I'm gonna be asleep. Might be a good thing. I'll be asleep because I gotta go to work tonight, so I'll be asleep for that game. But
I might be too if it's a blood. We're getting our asses handed to us.
Why are they doing 2 Monday night games now?
Why not?
I'm just asking. They've been doing it lately. It's always been 2 Monday night games nowadays. And I was just wondering why they're doing it. That's all. It's kind of intriguing to why they would keep doing 2 Monday night games.
Because now they gotta get Prime or whoever all their money.
Yeah, which I'm still pissed off about that. That's okay, because I don't get to watch wrestling the way I used to want to watch. I mean, I can still watch it. I just choose not to because of the fact that Prime is taking over and everything, and pay-per-views and all this.
Yeah, it gets old after a while.
Yeah.
Because, you're going to have $600 tied up in the shit just to watch, and I won't do it.
I won't do it.
I just won't watch the NFL.
And ladies and gentlemen, if y'all are watching the NFL and the Super Bowl, I got to ask, are y'all going to watch the halftime show?
No.
BJ, you're not watching the halftime show? Why? You don't like Bad Bunny?
Nope. Don't care for Bad Bunny.
Yeah, I'm just not into watching drag shows during halftime. I don't want to see a drag queen show during halftime. And another thing, Bad Bunny, you said we have 4 months to learn to speak Spanish. Well, if you're waiting on me, you'll be waiting an awful long time. It's not happening, Jack.
If I am watching the Super Bowl, I'll just turn the channel during the halftime.
Well, I heard they're trying to do the Super Bowl now, that they actually may do 2 stations. And the reason being, the one station is not going to have the halftime or have an alternate, which I'm fine with, because I'm turning the halftime show complete. Yeah. I'm not watching Bad Bunny. I'm not watching a drag show.
And I don't like Bad Bunny. It all depends on who's in the Super Bowl if I watch it anyway.
You'll watch that Super Bowl no matter who's in it. You know you will. That's what it's all about.
I watch it more for the commercials.
I do too, but they didn't have no good commercials last year.
Bud. Fine. But yeah, I mean, it's just to each their own. I don't know where the NFL goes. I don't know who's in charge of trying to book that shit.
Jay-Z, hence why. Hence why Jay-Z, him and his witch cult.
Might as well book Puffy.
Him and his witch cult. I said it, Jay-Z.
You might as well get Puffy and Jay-Z and Beyonce out there.
Get all that baby oil, be oiling up out there on the field.
When was the last good halftime show?
The last good halftime show was probably about 5 years ago. I wouldn't mind seeing the Janet Jackson thing again. That's just because I like Janet. Because I think Janet's a good-looking woman, even for her age now. A lot of people don't realize she's in her 50s, and she looks stunning. Usher, Kendrick Lamar, Eminem. That was a pretty good show. That was 2022. Shakira and Jennifer Lopez, 2020. The Justin Timberlake. Lady Gaga, 2018, which I like her too.
I don't know.
I just like Lady Gaga's body. I think she's built like a tank.
Yeah. God.
She got some good music if you really listen.
2015 was no good. 2016, no good.
He's going through.
No good.
We've got a list.
18 was all right. 2015, you had Katy Perry with Lenny Kravitz and Missy Elliott. It was probably a good show, but I wouldn't have cared. 2016, Coldplay with Beyonce and Bruno Mars. Barf. 2017, Lady Gaga. 18 was JT. 19 Maroon 5. No thanks. 22. I do remember the Shakira Jennifer Lopez.
I remember that one too.
That one was all right. 2021 was The Weeknd. Who
Didn't like
cares?
that.
22 would have been fine if it was just Dre, Snoop, Eminem, and Mary J. I really don't care for Kendrick Lamar too much.
Really? You didn't like Kendrick? I like Kendrick.
23, Rihanna, could care less about.
2024 was Usher.
Usher. I mean,
I could deal with Usher because at that time his music was bumping.
Yeah.
So that would have been that was pretty cool. You don't like Kendrick Lamar?
I'm not a big fan.
I like the show he did last year because they told him not to talk about Drake, and he did.
Yeah.
So I mean, I appreciate that part that he did defy what people were telling him, that you had a guy stand out and say, you know what, I'm going to do it anyway.
Yeah, basically what he said.
So I did like that part of the Super Bowl. To me, to watch Bad Bunny come up here, I'm not into Bad Bunny. I don't like anything that he does. Matter of fact, I don't really like Bad Bunny, period. I think he's an idiot. And so I will not be watching the halftime show if he's participating.
All right, we're going to go. Ooh. We're going back to my birth year, 76. The Super Bowl halftime show was 200 years and just a baby, celebrating America's bicentennial, featuring Up with People, whatever that was. It's a Small World with the Unified All City Band with New Musketeers. Wow. No thanks. '87 Super Bowl was Salute to Hollywood's 100th anniversary, featuring actors like George Burns, Mickey Rooney, in addition to Grambling State University and USC marching bands. See, that's more or less what. 88 was Chubby Checker and the Rockettes.
Wow.
Super Bowl in 1990 was the Salute to New Orleans. That was the 40th anniversary of the Peanut Characters. Here we go. 93 was Heal the World, featuring Michael Jackson and 3,500 local children.
Yep.
This is 93 is looks like when they started bringing in. No, maybe 91. New Kids on the Block. So the late 80s, early 90s, they started bringing music in. 94 was Clint Black, Tanya Tucker, Travis Tritt, Winona, and Naomi Judd. 95 was Indiana Jones and the Temple of the Forbidden Eye with Tony Bennett, Patti LaBelle,
Miami Sound
Machine. Diana Ross was in 96.
I remember 97 with
the Blues Brothers. I do remember that.
I remember 98 with the tribute to Motown.
Yep, Smokey Robinson. Yep, I remember that one.
And I remember 99 because of Stevie Wonder and Gloria Estefan.
Yep. I don't remember 2000s with Tony Braxton.
I remember 2000s, but I wasn't impressed. I kind of turned it.
01 with Aerosmith. I do remember that one. That was a good one. NSYNC, Britney Spears, Mary J. and Nelly. I remember that one.
I remember the U2 in 2002 with U2.
No doubt.
I remember the 2004. Everybody knows the 2004.
Knows Paul McCartney, Rolling Stones, Prince, Tom Petty, Bruce Springsteen. Dude, that's when they went on a good roll. The Who. I mean, that's.
Well, they started to be quite honest, from 2001, or maybe even further. But when they brought in, to be quite honest, it started from 2000. Was when I think the best one started.
Yeah.
From 2000 on to where you get to basically the Black Eyed Peas is when it ended the good stuff. Then you started getting in, okay, we're mixing in all this other crap with it. So we had the early 2000s. Probably was when the best halftime shows were done.
Yeah.
The one I'm missing is where is the one with Creed? That's the one I'm looking for. The one with Creed, because that was a good one.
I don't remember Creed doing that.
Yeah, Creed did a halftime show. And it had to be in 2000, but I don't know if they might have came in with somebody. But it should have it. I got a feeling they got Coldplay and Creed mixed up.
They did perform at the 2001 Thanksgiving halftime show, but they have not performed at
that's
the
what
Super
it was.
Bowl. Yeah.
It was a Thanksgiving one?
Yeah.
Okay, because I knew I seen them at one.
Yeah, 2001 Super Bowl, or 2001 Thanksgiving game.
But we did get some good halftime shows.
Oh, yeah, he's in a Cowboys jersey. I remember that shit.
Yeah, no wonder you didn't want to find it. But no wonder you didn't want to see it.
Fuck that. I don't care if I get banned on Facebook. Dallas. I was going to give him the middle fingers.
Sean Combs, before we go, I want to let y'all know. Old Puff Daddy. Old P. Diddy. He's got release conditions, but he has 50 months of prison sentence to serve.
So that's what? A little over 40 years.
He won't even do half of that because he's already get some time already.
He'll
So
get
time served, federal time.
Mandatory domestic violence program, no contact.
Yep. So Sean Combs has 50 months to serve. It's pretty harsh probational period because he can't have contact with people. Yeah, so I'm waiting to see.
It doesn't matter. He's just going to disappear anyway.
Yeah, because he's still got his money. Still got his money. So, ladies and gentlemen, we would just like to say thank you for watching us here on
Thank you for tuning in. Sunday morning Workday.
Sunday morning Workday.
We gave you the full 2 hours on Facebook today because we really didn't have nothing I thought we would get banned about today to talk about. So,
yeah.
Just remember.
Next week, I'm doing a thing because I have been challenged by Ben. Halloween. Talk about the history of Halloween. So next week, which that will be on YouTube because some of the stuff that's going to be said will get banned.
All Hallows Eve.
Yeah, it will get banned on Facebook. So join us next week on Facebook and YouTube. For those who are watching on Facebook, please go to YouTube, like and subscribe. We're trying to reach followers and get as many as we can. Like and subscribe to YouTube.
Today. No.
Even though we all picked the Redskins, I'm still a Dallas fan. I got to still cheer for them, even though.
Like and subscribe. People on Facebook. Just take 2 seconds. Pop over. Search Sunday Morning Workday on YouTube. Click that subscribe button for us.
Hit the 3. If you can't find it on YouTube, all you got to do, you'll see a picture. You'll see a green thing. It says S. If you hit it, if not, look for Sunday Morning Workday. You'll see 3 good-looking middle-aged idiots. You'll know that's us.
Well, one's sexy.
He was talking about me when he said the sexy part.
Yeah.
But 2 good-looking middle-aged idiots and 1 sexy one. So you
shout out again to Ben and Heidi. Congratulations, you 2 crazy kids.
Stay hydrated, Ben.
Yeah, stay hydrated. Thank you to everybody for tuning in again today. We will see you all same bat time,
same bat channel
next week.
Exactly.
What is next weekend?
Sunday.
What's the date? We got 2 weeks till Halloween.
Yeah.
Right?
No, we got 2 weeks. Because
I do believe that November 1st show or the week before, or it might be this coming week, is going to be. We're going to do that live on location somewhere.
I wonder where. Hey guys, see y'all later.
Yes, thank you for tuning in.
All of y'all.
Catch us next week.
Do we have people watching?